Your teeth? What about your teeth?
Sharp teeth.
Yeah, you have sharp teeth. Don't bite yourself, please. Welcome back and welcome to another video during Brazil week or Brazil weeks. Not sure how long this is gonna go. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to another artist. As I've mentioned in the previous videos, this is nothing but new artists from Brazil that I have not reacted to yet. Gabriel will still be making his Sunday appearance, but other than that, they're all new artists that I have not reacted to, or it's a collaboration of an artist that I have now reacted to with someone that I have not. Or it's just a collaboration that I haven't heard before in general, which is probably going to be any video that I watch, honestly. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to a new artist. His name is Henrique Vallen, I think is how you say it. I think it's how Google Translate told me to say it. And it's him covering Don't Cry For Me Argentina from the Shadow show. I love the Evita soundtrack. So when I was in high school, I was looking at going to a few colleges nearby my hometown. And when I say nearby, I mean within 4 or 5 hours. That's nearby in Texas. So one of the colleges I was looking at was Tarleton State. It's in Stephenville, and I believe it was like 3 hours away from home. I don't remember, it's been too long. Anyway, I was looking at going there because they had a good music program, and I thought about majoring in music, or at least minoring in it. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Hell, I still don't even know what I want to do. And I'm almost 34 years old. My color guard instructor had actually gone to Tarleton State and was in that choir when they first established it back in the 70s, I believe. Or late 60s, I can't remember. But anyway, so she called the choir director and said, hey, I have a student. She's a singer. We don't have a choir program, but she's really good. She's wanting to audition for your vocal scholarship you are offering. In most cases, they wanted you to prepare a class 1 song. And since we didn't have choir, we didn't know what that meant. And the ones that I was able to find like online were all in Italian or French or basically another language that I did not speak, and I did not have the time to try to sit and learn a song for an audition that was going to be in like 2 weeks. And so she said, well, we don't have a choir here at our school, and she has done some musical theater, so could she maybe sing a few songs from a musical? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. So that fall we had done Godspell Junior, and she mentioned to him that, you know, I had the hardest solo for that, and but I didn't want to sing that song. I was over it at that point because of rehearsals and everything. I was like, I'm not singing anything from Godspell. But I was in a Spanish class, and during that second semester we watched Evita. We learned about Eva Perón and all of that, and her life, and so I was really fond of the soundtrack, and I thought about doing Don't Cry For Me Argentina, but if any song is used from that musical for like auditions and stuff, it's going to be this song. So I decided to use You Must Love Me instead. So You Must Love Me was actually an audition song of mine, and the other song I used was Stuff Like That There from For the Boys by Bette Midler. I actually ended up getting the vocal scholarship, and then at the last minute chickened out and decided not to go to a state school and went to a junior college instead. But that's another story for another time. So we're just gonna jump into this reaction. I don't know what to expect from him. I don't know who he is. You know, I did look him up briefly because I didn't know anything about him. The only thing that I see online is that he is 43 years old and he's a Brazilian singer. That's all I know. That's all I could find. So we're just gonna jump into it and see what happens starting right now. Costume change? I love that Ava is in the background. That's a nice tribute. What a crazy life she had. Oh, he looks fantastic. I'm not gonna lie.
It won't be easy. You think it's strange when I try to explain how I feel, that I still need your love after all that I've done. You won't believe me. All we will see is a girl we once knew, although she's dressed up through the night at sixes and sevens with you.
I like the rasp.
I'd have to let it happen. I'd have to change. Please stay on my life down the hill. Looking out of the window, staying out of the sun. So I just freedom, running around, trying everything new, but nothing impressed me at all.
I love his deliverance. It's so pretty.
Never expected it to. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you all through my wild days, my mad existence. I keep my promise. Don't keep your distance. And as for fortune, and as for fame, I never invited them in. When see to the world, they were full of desire. They are illusions, they're not solutions. They promise to be the answer was here.
That was so... Ooh, I love that sudden stop. It added drama. Oh, it was so good. I've never seen Evita live, like on Broadway or anything, so I don't know if they do that. But if they don't do that, they should. And if whoever plays Evita does not borrow this vocal arrangement, what's wrong with you? This is amazing. I love how I love the deliverance he has. It's just, I feel like I'm watching him be Evita right now on Broadway. It's incredible. Okay, back to the video.
All the time, I love you and hope you love me. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
It's like he's in character. It's crazy. Is this common? Like, do they dress up like this on this show, or is this just something he's doing?
Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. Não chores por minha Argentina. Minha alma está contigo e não importa onde eu vá, minha promessa será cumprida. Have I said too much? There's nothing more I can think of to say to you. But all you have to do is to look at me to know that every word is true. All through my one day, my man existence.
Dude's wearing sunglasses. Cheater.
Don't keep your distance. Não chores por mim, Argentina.
Wow. Wow. That was an experience. That's the only way I know how to say it. He's so good. I don't know what to say. That was so good. Like, okay. So I don't know really how this show works. The only thing I've gathered from it is maybe their first performance. They're just like a silhouette and no one knows who they are until they come out. But as far as like the rest of the weeks go, do they have like themes or anything? Or do they just sing whatever they want? If there are themes, do they dress up typically in costume? If the whole getting dressed up and in character thing is not typical on this show, then he just took it to a whole other level. Because I felt like I was watching the Broadway show. Like, it was so cool. I really like him. I like his voice. His voice is really interesting. He had a lot of growls and sounds. Oh, but they came out in really good spots. He hit me in the feels, y'all. I'm familiar with the story of Eva Peron. I've, seen the movie with Madonna. I've listened to the soundtrack numerous times. And if you don't know anything about this song, this is the part of the movie where she is giving like a big speech to the people of Argentina, and it's after she's been diagnosed with ovarian cancer, I believe. And I think it's sort of like a farewell type of speech that she gives the people. But oh man, he's good. I really like him. Y'all need to hook me up with more music from him because he's just amazing. But I think I'm gonna have to end this video here, or I'm just gonna keep going. Sorry for the extreme jump cuts, and my train of thought might have gone away. I had to tend to my daughter a couple times, but I'm gonna end this video here. So, that's been it for this video. If you like these kinds of videos where I react to things, then please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified when I have new videos coming out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.